Let's have a look at the view layout toolbar. So I have a sketch and a part that are already pre-set up. The view layout panel, as you can see to the top, and the view palette area shows that my part is already synced with the drawing. So I want to import some views of my part. So let's just refresh. And I'm going to go to the standard free view option. See that my part is highlighted. Click OK, and it will import 3 basic views of my part. So I'm happy with these 3 views. I can start working with these. But I want another view. I want a non-standard view. So I'm going to use the auxiliary view option. Let's click on it. And I'm going to run a view from this face. So it will be directly parallel with this face. If I click the face, after clicking the option, you can see that the view is offset from that edge. And I have a third angle projection of my auxiliary view. Now I can switch to first angle projection. If I click on the arrow, like so, I have a first angle projection from the other side of the part. But let's go back to my third angle projection. Okay, let's get rid of this for now. Okay, so let's say I want to take a section through my part. I can go to section view. I highlight this, and I can either have a horizontal section at an angle. I can section across 2 angles. But for this tutorial, I'm going to make a vertical section. So I'm going to section across the center line of this part here. Let's click OK. And I'm going to place a third angle projection of my section view. So the cross hatching indicates where I've gone through the solid. I can click to switch to first angle projection. So this would be from the other side. But let's go back to third angle. Okay, so I can see from this section view that I have a recess in the back of my part. The recess that cannot be seen from any of the 3 standard views. So just turning on the construction geometry, I can see that it is indeed kind of like an outline for a nut recess. So I want to have a close look, so I can go to broken out view, and with this option highlighted, it allows me to start free drawing an area to break out. Now I'm highlighting a zone to break out, and I need to select a depth. Now I know that the nut starts at around 8 mm through the part, so I'm going to select 8 mm, and that automatically converts it to inches because we're set in inches. So the breakout view of the outline shows a hatching at 8 mm depth, 8 mm through the part. So I still have a solid area, but I've broken out into an open area. So there's confirmation, 0.3150 or 8 mm, 0.3150 inches. So let's say I want to enlarge a section of my drawing. I can use a detail view to do this. So let's select an area that we would like to enlarge. down here. Okay, so we draw a circle, and then we have a detail view to place. Now I'm going to put it to the left, like so, and you can see that I have a detail view of everything inside that circle at the scale of 4:1. Now I can increase my magnification. Let's say I want my image to be bigger, so I select the image, go down to custom scale, and choose a new scale, and my image enlarges. And the reason why the detail view has a scale is because it may not be set to the sheet scale of the rest of the drawing. Let's finish the video by looking at the breakout option. So let's get rid of some of this geometry and just make a quick modification to the part. I'm going to start again. Okay, so let's open the part. Okay, and I want this part to be a bit taller so that it doesn't quite fit in the drawing area that we've got available. So I'm going to make this 90. There we go. Update and rebuild. So we've got a much longer part now. So there is a way that we can cope with longer parts if we want to keep the drawing view to quite a large scale. So let's bring in some views of the part. You can see the Solidworks here has automatically scaled down this part. But we want to see it larger. We want to customize the view. So we've gone the wrong way. Way too big. Let's try and find an appropriate view scale. So 2:1. 2:1 looks like an interesting scale that we can use. Okay, so I can't quite fit it on the page. I need both of these views. So what we can do, we go into View Layout, go Break, and we want a horizontal break, and I can choose a gap size for my break. Okay, so let's put the first break feature in, and then the second one. So what we're doing is all the area between the two breaks is completely disappeared, but we can still measure the part as if everything is there. So let's just change to metric, put in another view, and this view offset will also feature the break. Just put in some dimensions. So the overall length, if we select both ends, we will still have a full length of 90mm. So the break view indicates that there's more geometry in the local vicinity, and by looking back at the part, I can confirm that it is actually 90mm in length. There you go, dy equals 90mm. So just one way of dealing with longer parts. And that's it for this tutorial.